I'm currently getting ready for my last band banquet ever because it's my senior year. So far I've done my hair, I put on moisturizer, primer, my eyebrows, and I also have whitening strips in. I'm currently going through my whole makeup and hair routine for special occasions. I would vlog my hair and makeup routine, but honestly that should be for another video because that takes too long. I will show you guys the products I use, but I'm not going to go through everything. Actually, in like 10 to 15 minutes, I do have a friend coming over and I'm going to do her makeup. I've never done makeup for a friend before for a special occasion. Normally it'd be just for fun, so I'm a little bit nervous. I'm also very mad that I have a pimple like the day of an event because literally 2 days ago I was like, wow, I actually get to have clear skin for once for an event. Nope, I jinxed myself. So if you are curious, so far I washed my face and I use this moisturizer and I use these two e.l.f. primers, and then I also use this for my eyebrows. We're finally at the band banquet, and so I got too lazy and we were running out of time doing our makeup, so I just rushed through it. So we're here. That's Bashar. Wow, okay, so I can't talk. So I'm just gonna show you guys how the room looks like when you check in with the new drum majors. So you see drinks over there, and this is how it looks like from the front. And when you turn around, here's all the tables, and people are also in that corner, and the food is all the way down there. So this is how the food setup looks like. I'm so awkward. And then there's that over there. I think there's like the DJ and like where all the senior speeches are gonna be down there. So on every table, there's pictures of like the whole season. So I'm gonna try and find myself if I can. So this is how like the final hair and makeup looks like. My hair fell out a lot, but my makeup looks okay on camera. In person looks kind of cakey. But I also did Taylor's makeup. It looks really cute. Wow, it's Lauren. Wow, do you guys remember her from the Clarinet Social vlog? Wow.
Come on, guys, soup, cereal.
Oh, those vlogs too.
Cereal is a soup.
Cereal is a soup.
Yeah,
Cereal
you
is
have it in the
actually
milk. It's soup.
It's Nathan.
I
Wow.
know. I'm so cool.
There's a bunch of copyrighted music, but Eric and I are chilling at our table. It's going great so far. The event already started and a lot of people are here. So we're basically just chilling for now, but we did take some photos earlier, which Eric's sending them to me right now. So I'll like put them up or something and show y'all. So this is Pauline. We're sitting next to her and she's so hot. Yeah. What? Are you okay? Okay. It's the same food every year, but it's good. So we have like chicken parmesan, noodles with marinara sauce or Alfredo sauce, and then vegetables, roll, and salad. Mr. White, how do you feel? How does it feel to be here?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, I'm slightly sweaty, but it's still, the vibes are up. I'm feeling great.
Wow.
I feel like there's a win tonight. There's a win.
Ah, yeah. Oh my gosh, so much copyright music. It's a peacock right there. Anyway, so now we're outside. We're about to take more photos than we did earlier because why not? It's really pretty out here. There's so many peacocks out here. Here's another one, but this one has color in it. Oh, they're moving. Oh, they're making noise. I don't know. I can't tell. No, don't make it mad. Here, vlog. Turn the camera around. Be like, I'm vlogging. Oh yeah. Wait, put your foot.
Not sure how to do this, but
There.
yeah, that's a peacock on a wall. Doesn't fall like your mom.
Oh wait, I liked that one before.
Really?
Hold on, no, I need to show you this one.
Taking photos. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's walking so close to us.
Can I, like...
Wait, no, don't mess with Eric. If you hear like random screams like that, it's literally the peacocks over here. Oh, there's another one. So this is how the food looks like. It's pretty much, you know, everything's taken. Oh my god! Hi, it's Thomas! Hi! Oh my gosh, this is Caitlin. She's been on another vlog before. Oh my gosh. Wow, on the vlog, Mr. Barker. We finally found a band photo with me in it. Finally.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our banquet this year. Please have a seat. Proceed with the remainder of the evening's activities so that we can dance. That's right. That's what Mr. I wants. Okay, I would like the record to reflect that Mr. I is really talking a lot about how much he wants to dance tonight. So I think we're all going to be extremely disappointed if he doesn't. Welcome everybody. We appreciate you being here so much today. I'm really glad to see so many parents and families and friends and whatnot here. The whole point of this banquet altogether to begin with is just an opportunity to celebrate us, celebrate our students and our kids and the hard work that they have done, and just have an opportunity to reflect on the year that we've had just feel good about our accomplishments and where we've gone and where we're growing and what the future holds and all that stuff. Anyway, so as I would like to just take a second to start out by introducing all of our staff here real quickly. As you know, my name is Ryan Benkovich. I'm Director of Bands here. And then Mr. William White.
How do you do that?
Mr. Andres Aya. And Mr. Sonny St. Jerome. So I want to just take a second to quickly reflect on our year here. This was a strange year that we came into. We really didn't know what was going to happen coming out of the previous year. So I mean, I can tell you for me, coming into this marching season, I was very, very scared. And I was very nervous because I really didn't know. We went the whole previous year without having any kind of marching band, and essentially that I know that our numbers were kind of down, and I knew that experience was going to be down and things like that. So there were just so many question marks, and as I tell the kids all the time too, we're always afraid of what we don't know, right? There's always a constant fear of the unknowns. As you know, the kids just really stepped up big time in a way that I could never have imagined. To the point where I'll be honest, I was having moments like coming into this where I'm just like, God, like any of us through this pandemic and whatnot, it makes us question ourselves, question what we do. Is this something I can even do anymore? Is this something that I feel like I can wake up and I can honestly say that these kids and what we went through this year just completely rejuvenated my love for teaching, completely rejuvenated my experience as a teacher. Because one of the reasons that I became a teacher in the first place, and specifically a band director, was because I loved seeing kids discover more about themselves through music and through this activity than what anything else that I've ever experienced or seen. And I've been in a lot of different competitive things in my life, and I've always been so inspired by seeing that realization, the joy and the tears and all the stuff that kids experience when they go through and they accomplish something that they literally never thought they could do before, and then they finally hit it, and it's just this euphoric feeling that I really don't think they can replicate until you're in that situation. And I've always kind of said since I've been here, when I was in high school, we used to call that feeling, it just was called it. It was that indescribable feeling you get when you know that you've put your heart and soul into every single thing that you've done, and it's come out and you have the reward, and you get to experience that feeling because you did it with these people. And ultimately, that's what we're here to celebrate today. As we got towards the end of marching season, I said a lot to the kids about one of the most special things about it is the fact that this group of people that have put together this show and done this, that have come together for one common goal, that will never be replicated again. This moment will always be special just to us. Our 2021 production of Odyssey and Marching Band will only be special to us, and we will only share that with the people that were engaged in it as part of that. And then you parents, all of you are a part of that as well. We share that moment here together, and I think that is just so special. People will grow up and go into jobs in their life, and they'll be working in groups and they'll be in teams and things like that, but it's just not the same thing, and they will never, I don't think, experience anything of this magnitude and the size and the amount of hours that you put in towards just one common goal, like what they do here. And so that's why I think that's so special. I would like everyone just please give yourselves and each other a round of applause. As we kind of went through, it's funny because I do remember very specifically when, I guess the moment where you kind of get over the hump a little bit. I was just not sure where we were going, and we were starting to get our football game performances, and I remember that next morning we came out to have that rehearsal before we went to our contest in Conroe, and it was just, it just punched me in the face. I was just like, what is happening right now? Who is this group? I remember Bashar coming up to me and going, what happened at that rehearsal yesterday? This is a completely different band than when we left on Thursday. Like, what is going on right now? I don't understand. Everyone's on fire. He was just so excited. And I was too. I was like, I don't know what happened. But everyone kind of stepped up, and then we were able to go to our first contest in Conroe, and we made finals there at that first BOA contest. I don't want to say we've become jaded to it, but it's, we made finals so much that it just becomes a little less special at that point. But to be able to make finals at any BOA regional in the state of Texas is just such a tremendous accomplishment in and of itself. And we were able to kind of come through the next weekend, going into Katy, and you know, it's another thing, like I didn't know how we were going to be able to respond. You know, we had so much inexperience in our band. I'm like, you know, we can practice all you want, but all of a sudden when you go into a contest and there are judges walking around the field and there's a stands full of people watching and all that, you know, what are all these people who have never performed like this before, how are they going to respond to that? Are they going to be nervous? You know, I know the freshmen were nervous, I know the sophomores were nervous because they had never really done that too. But just the fact that they were able to rely on each other and kind of lean on each other and support each other like that and really provide that great experience and really step up to that occasion on both times was pretty great. And when we went to BOA Katy, that was the other, like, the first big, like, light bulb moment of like, oh my God, we're going to be really good this year. We're going to be good. Because we came off the field in finals and just the energy, I mean, to that point, I had literally never felt that kind of, you know, it's hard to say like, well, how could you feel energy on something that you literally watched every day in these run-throughs and these rehearsals and whatnot, but the energy that they had coming off the field, for me, I look at the kids that you don't expect it to come from. And when I see some kids that, you know, I look at them like, I think they're just surviving through band right now. I think they're just trying to get through this year and we'll see if they come back next year and what's going to happen. And they come up and I won't call them. They just come up and they grab me and they go, Mr. Kids, did you just see that? Did you see what we just did out there? Did you see that crowd? They were on their feet. And like that kind of energy and all that. When I see like, you know, the kids that you're just not sure if they're bought in, when you see that kind of excitement from them, I just think that's so cool. And so that was one of those first moments that like I was like, okay, we're going to be in really good shape this year actually. And so that kind of gives, you know, as the directors, that gives us something that we can kind of hang our hats on a little bit and just capitalize on. So we progressed through there. Then at that point, got into our UIL stuff and went through and had ultimately, you know, led up to our area contest, and that will forever last in my memory. Is something that I've never experienced before. I know, you know, in prelims, it was tough because I remember Tim McDonald putting his shoulder into trying to move a prop on the field because it was literally a wind sail at that point. So we walked into warm-up and I looked at the little flags up on top of the stadium and they were just dead still. And I was like, excellent, we're going to be in good shape with these props today. And I turned around from warm-up to walk to the stadium and they were horizontal. And I was like, oh God. All right, well, let's see. And I remember like yelling at Tim to move faster with the prop. And he goes, I can't move this any faster. And because the wind was so strong. And then at that point I was like, oh no. Because I just saw the looks on their faces, just the energy just draining from their faces, like, oh no, this is gonna be hard. And then of course, like half the props fall over. And so I'm just up there at the top just with my face in my hands. I'm like, oh God, what's gonna happen? And you know, luckily, this is why we put so many hours in training into this stuff. Is like everyone responded well, nobody freaked out, everybody did what they were supposed to do, and they handled it with composure and control. And that was so important. Needless to say, we squeaked our way into finals in the last one. Not what I thought. I saw that get passed out, and my heart sank for a minute when I saw that. I was like, oh my God. And then of course, you know, some idiot alumni of ours goes and somehow finds the results and decides to start telling the kids, letting them know. And I intentionally didn't say that for a reason, what was happening. In that kind of situation, you know, like the judges change, everything changes, and I was like, you can't let this dictate what you're doing. You can't let that in. So I remember like ripping the section leaders off the buses at that point, and I just ripped into them. And I probably said a lot of things I shouldn't have said, but it was one of those we had to do what we had to do in the moment to get our heads in the right space. And so that came back, and then they went out there and put one of the most like electric, phenomenal performances. Like people still come up to me. Like I just saw some band directors from completely other areas that were there that came up to me and are still talking about they remember that performance. Like that was just one of the most incredible things that they had ever seen. And we made the improbable jump of 10th place to 4th place into that last spot. I'm a very competitive person. I don't like to lose, and I don't like to lose, but I've told the kids too, I just don't like the idea of somebody else thinking that they're better than me. I just hate that so much. So I'm a really competitive person, but it was one of those where I can just genuinely say after we came off the field, I was like, I don't care what happens. Like, that was just so magical, and that was just such a magnificent moment that, again, that we shared as this group in all of our work and our effort, what we put together on that. And that was just one of the coolest things I'd ever experienced as a teacher, and probably one of the like highlights of my teaching career, that I could say with all sincerity that, you know, if that was our last performance of the season and we didn't get to move on, then I'm okay with that, because that was just so good. And as I tell the kids all the time, do your work and you take care of your business, things are going to work out the way that they're supposed to work out. In the state marching contest, which was pretty great, because they were able to take that from that performance they did in finals and area and take it up a whole nother level at state. And to be able to sit there and place 20th in the entire state of Texas, that's a pretty huge deal. That was an exciting opportunity for us, and I hope that that's a memory that most of our students will be able to carry with them for the rest of their lives and what they did. And I know that for me, that 100% is as well. So that was pretty outstanding. After that, you know, we kind of move on for their lives after marching band. We go through our lull of depression. It's the bittersweet thing, you know. Everyone's glad they can just sit down and not have to be up there all day on Saturdays, all that kind of stuff. And then everyone's kind of like, oh, I actually kind of miss it now. I kind of wish I was still doing it. But kind of made our way through the end, and then we had history by our percussion ensemble getting to go to Chicago and perform in the Midwest Clinic. Literally 3 groups in the entire world get picked to do that out of all the submissions. And so they did that, and I know that Mr. Ian and those kids put a ton of hard work into there and represented our school, our community extremely, extremely well on an international stage like that. And it was just a really, really special and fun concert and a great trip for that. So with that in mind, I think that was a pretty successful fall altogether, you know? We able to say and do all that. Now we're here.
We are now watching our state show. So we're currently having technical difficulties. The sound is not working. Once again, I forgot to film an outro. That's basically the gist of what happened at the band banquet. Yes, senior speeches did happen, but honestly, that's more personal, and I want to save that just for our band and our band only. I definitely enjoyed the event, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and please subscribe because it will mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys all so much. Peace.